Hare Krishna, Shri Prabhu. If you want, you can stay with us. Otherwise, the class is over, Prabhuji. We read Ekadasi Mahatya every Ekadasi. Hare Krishna. You can unmute, Prabhuji. We cannot hear you. Can you speak now? I think Prabhuji left. Okay. Yeah, Sushmita
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. Okay, I can see hand raise. Are you able to see the screen?
Mataji, can you make it a little bigger?
Okay, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Sure, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Near in the corner, right side, 3 dots. Yes, Mataji, there. Yeah. Increase the size. Yeah, perfect, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hemi Mataji, would you like to go ahead?
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Happy Ekadashi. Sri Yudhishthir Maharaj said, O Janardhan, what is the name of the Ekadashi that occurs during the dark fortnight, Krishna Paksha of the month of Jeshta, May to June? I wish to hear from you the glories of this sacred day of Hari. Please narrate everything to me. Lord Sri Krishna said, O king, your inquiry is wonderful because the answer will benefit the whole human society. This Ekadashi is so sublime and meritorious that even the greatest sins can be erased by its purity. O great saintly king, the name of this unlimitedly meritorious Ekadashi is Apara Ekadashi. Whoever fasts on this holy day becomes famous all over the universe. Even such sins as killing a Brahmana, a cow, or an embryo, blasphemy, or having sex with another man's wife are completely eradicated by observing Apara Ekadashi. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Harshita Mataji. Sorry, Harita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
I will just. Okay, Mataji,
Wish you
please
all
go
a
ahead.
happy Apara Ekadashi. O king, people who bear false witness are most sinful. A person who falsely or sarcastically glorifies another, one who cheats while weighing something on a scale, one who fails to execute the duties of his varna or ashrama, an unqualified man posing as a Brahmin, for example, or a person's reciting the Vedas wrongly, one who invents his own scriptures, one who cheats others, one who is a charlatan, charlatan astrologer, a cheating Veda, um, a cheating accountant, or a false Ayurvedic doctor. All these are surely as bad as persons who bears false witness, and they are all destined for hellish punishments. But simply by observing Apara Ekadashi, all such sinners become completely free of their sinful reactions. Warriors who fall from their Kshatriya dharma and flee the battlefield go to a ferocious hell. But, O Yudhishthira, even such a fallen Kshatriya, if he observes fasting on Apara Ekadashi, is freed of that great sinful reaction and goes to heaven. That disciple is the greatest sinner who, after receiving a proper spiritual education from his spiritual master, turns around and blasphemes him. Such a so-called disciple suffers unlimitedly. But even he, rascal though he be, if he simply observes Apara Ekadashi, can attain to the spiritual world. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else? Okay.
Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Please go ahead, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, I'll try. Listen, O king, as I describe to you further glories of this amazing Ekadashi. The merit attained by one who performs all of the following acts of piety is equal to the merit achieved by one who observes Apara Ekadashi, bathing 3 times daily in Pushkara Kshetra during Kartik, October to November, bathing at Prayag in the month of Magh, January to February, when the sun is in the zodiac of Capricorn, rendering service to Lord Shiva at Varanasi, Banaras during Shivratri, offering oblations to one's forefathers at Gaya, bathing in the sacred Gautami river when Jupiter transits Leo, Simha, having darshan of Lord Shiva at Kedarnath, seeing Lord Badrinath when the sun transits the sign of Aquarius, Kumbha, and bathing at the time of a solar eclipse at Kurukshetra, and giving cows, elephants, and gold there in charity. All the merit one gets by performing these pious acts is gained by a person who observes the Apara Ekadashi fast. Also, the merit attained by one who donates a pregnant cow along with gold and fertile land is attained by one who fasts on this day. In other words, Apara Ekadashi is an axe that cuts down the fully matured forest full of trees of sinful deeds. It is a forest fire that burns simply as if they were kindling firewood. It is the sun blazing before one's dark misdeeds, and it is a lion stalking the meek deer of impiety. Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji, please go ahead.
Please go ahead, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Therefore, O Yudhishthira, whoever truly fears his past and present sins must observe Apara Ekadasi very strictly. One who does not observe this fast must be born again in the material world, like one bubble among millions in a huge body of water, or like a small ant among all other species. Therefore, one must faithfully observe the sacred Apara Ekadasi and worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Trivikrama. One who does so is freed of all his sins and promoted to the abode of Lord Vishnu. O Bharata, for the benefit of all humanity, I have thus described to you this. This is the importance of the holy Apara Ekadasi. Anyone who hears or reads this description is certainly freed from all kinds of sins. O best of saintly kings, Yudhishthira, thus ends the narration of the glories of Jeshta Krishna Ekadasi or Apara Ekadasi from the Brahmananda Purana.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Is there anyone else who would like to read? The note is there.
If no one, I can read Mataji.
Sushmita Mataji, do you want to read?
Yes, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I can read notes. 1. Puskara Kshetra in Western India is the only place on earth where a bona fide temple of Lord Brahma is to be found. Number 2, the Vedas declare Nara Buddha Samaha. Naraha Buddha Sama, the human form of life, is like a bubble in water. In water, many bubbles form and then suddenly burst a few seconds later. Thus, if a person does not utilize his rare human body to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, his life has no more value or preeminence than a bubble in water. Therefore, as the Lord herein recommends, we should serve him by fasting on Hari Vashara or Ekadasi. In this regard, Srila S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada writes in the Srimad Bhagavatam 2.14 purport, the great ocean of material nature is tossing with the waves of time, and the so-called living conditioned are something like foaming bubbles, which appears before us as bodily self, wife, children, society, countrymen, etc. Due to a lack of knowledge of self, we become victimized by the force of ignorance and thus spoil the valuable energy of human life in a vain search after permanent living conditions, which are impossible in this material world. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, dear devotees. We'll end the call here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyascha
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो
the
नमः।
Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai.
जय
Prabhupada.
Apara Ekadasi ki jai. Thank you all.
Jai. Thank you so much.